YouTubers tend to give up hope when their video underperforms, but if you fix the problem, you can get millions of views. Here's what I told a guy in this exact situation. What is this, buddy? My boy just loaded up Minecraft like that.
Minecraft, game that everyone knows and maybe hate.
Whoa, buddy. Who is this guy? I feel like that intro was so incoherent. The expectations for this video were not really set. Kind of the takeaway from this is that you want to engage your viewer in a more direct fashion, provide clarity, and provide a stronger emotional rapport. I just get the sense that he's playing the game, actually. I feel like he's kind of boring us with going through the settings and stuff, so I just recommend not showing this in your video. People want to see things they've never seen before. This is like the concept of gaining attention and telling a story. And so when you just play the game, since this has been done before, it doesn't get anybody's attention. Gosh, dude, I don't want to be mean or anything, but I think this has got to be like a 2 out of 10. This video is from our Discord with 600 plus members. They've been implementing tips just like this and getting huge results. If you want the same, keep watching because I'm gonna roast 5 more videos and the best one wins a free coaching call worth $200. Let's check out the next one.
This is Mr. Lust, and he has over 162,000 subscribers. Most of you will either know him for humiliating pros or
I'm dead! I'm gonna cry.
or his insanely loud keyboard.
One thing right away with this intro is he led with, "This is Mr. Lust." And then he said he has 162,000 subscribers. And so what I would recommend is starting the video with the thing he's most well known for and then explaining more about who he is. That's going to create a more effective hook.
Something else I'd like to mention is all these people on screen asked for a shout out in my last video. All you need to do is
Rather than promote a shout out at the end of your video, promote the next video, which is going to extend the session time. And one could argue that this further builds the relationship and connection they have to you. And then also YouTube positively views this by attributing more success to your video because it got the viewers of the video to watch another video. Therefore, it promotes the video more. So I give this one like an 8 out of 10. The funniest prank calls of all time. I like this thumbnail a lot. I do have one note, which is I would make her laugh. We want the title to speak to the thumbnail, so she's laughing, then it better sells the idea that this is the funniest prank calls of all time.
I hate minimum wage workers. I mean, just look at this guy. He's so full of hope and joy. He's only getting paid 6 cents an hour, and yet look at his beautiful, joyous eyes. I just can't stand him.
Really felt like this hook was not very good. He's kind of starting with this sarcastic joke that he hates minimum wage workers, but it just comes off as like hateful, and in my opinion, it's not that funny. I think insulting minimum wage workers at the beginning is not really the way to go about it. So
this is gonna be a little crazy, but I actually weigh 550.
yo.
If we could work out like an airlift, kind of like beluga whale
All right.
situation, where you guys just get the
Dude.
helicopter up there and just strap me in.
I actually really like this style of video because there's something about the gameplay being in the background that like it keeps us visually engaged, right? Like it's obviously some Siege players doing these prank calls and they're trying to target Siege players, and the subtitles are done really well. They pop up, they go away, all of them are spelled correctly, so it really aids the viewer in being able to understand the jokes and what he's saying, and it adds, it's like kind of in the middle, so we're able to watch the gameplay and keep track of the conversation at the same time. I give this video like an 8 out of 10 as well. I think it's really solid. If you're ready to grow your gaming channel, listen up. We offer growth calls for gaming creators that want to get 2 to 5 times more views in the next 90 days. Just scroll down to the description, click the link, and book a call. I conquered Minecraft's scariest horror mod unreleased. Conquering it seems like you're kind of giving away this idea that like you performed well. If you just say like, I tried Minecraft's scariest horror mod, then this is slightly more enticing because I don't know if you perform well or failed. And so then I have to find out. And so then I would click that video.
This is a normal Minecraft world, right? Wrong.
Oh, snap.
In this world, we have the scariest horror entities we could find. All of them just waiting to find us.
Wait! Run! Run!
The intro was really effective, so it's like a great example of how to directly engage the viewer emotionally. And I like how he kind of gave it a twist. He was like, this is a normal Minecraft server. Wrong. And then he like shows all the scariest mods. Like, that's really effective, and that like gripped me immediately. I was like, dude, this video looks insane. But like, I gotta give this one like a 9 out of 10. This one was solid. Just to be honest, I really like these types of horror mod videos. These are really fun to watch. So great job, K-Bashed. Keep it up. I secretly trolled a Radiant coach in Valorant.
Today, I hired a Radiant coach just to troll him. Instead of listening to my coach's advice, I've asked my gold friend to secretly tell me what to do every round. Let's get right into the video.
Go.
Going the 3v4 post spawns that you were pushing a link to try to get a pick.
Oh, dude, I love this. Like, he showed the visuals and he popped up the map icons so he could like show what he's saying. That's amazing. Because in coaching videos, a lot of times, the problem that you run into is like the person saying things, but we're not really seeing what they're saying. And so this is a great demonstration of how you can bring things that are said to life. What a great thumbnail. Amazing. To improve this thumbnail, Kojo, like what you could do is you could just put a little Radiant badge right here in the corner to suggest this is the Radiant. And then you could put your little coaching thing over here, because I think the coaching part of it is much more important than saying Radiant Coach as text, because you've already said Radiant Coach in your title. I think I give it like a 9 out of 10. Build Raiden Shogun the right way.
You can make your Raiden busted, even in Natlan, and I will tell you in the next 30 seconds how. The Raiden Shogun is an F2P friendly Electro all-in-one that can be hyper carry, driver, off-field unit, and team battery.
Hard to see the stacks, if I'm being honest. There's so much stuff going on in the background that you kind of want to feed the information to the viewer in a way that is more digestible. So you could pop up the information like one at a time, or you could create sort of like a slide or an infographic screen, and then there's the b-roll, the clips of the demonstration. For this video, I would recommend what Stormy does with his subtitles, where he kind of pops them up a few words at a time, not at the bottom of the screen, but kind of in between the center and the bottom. In that way, we would be able to see the gameplay and it would still visually engage us, but we'd be able to get the information kind of like 2 to 3 words at a time, and it would be really pleasant. Yeah, that video was pretty solid. I give it like a 7 out of 10. The thing that I noticed is that he will add a lot of elements that are unnecessary, and he will use color theory that causes his subjects to all blend together. So the formatting is really great, but there's a lack of clarity and a lack of design principles being used. Great job, everybody that submitted the videos. I think for this video, we'll give the free coaching call to K-Bashed, because I gave him a 9 out of 10 and his thumbnail looks really nice and such. So thanks everybody who submitted their videos and such. If you want to submit your video to be a part of the series, then click the link in the description to join our Discord and submit. And if you enjoyed this video, watch this one on the screen next.